Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Hades 2. And it's been a little while since our previous run. I will admit I have now forgotten what our previous run resulted in. Did we make it to... I think we made it to Kronos. It might have been our most successful run yet. I don't remember. We'll see. But this time round, I suppose we'll go with the blades, because that is the weapon that has the bones bonus. See if I can remember based on what we have here. Let's see, I think we do want to start Silken Sash, and then with blades in particular, getting some combination of Demeter for freezes, and then ideally Aphrodite for the huge attack bonus would be amazing. And theoretically, it's not completely up to chance, because we can make it more likely for Demeter to show up, and then we use the Luckier Tooth near the end of the run to help give us a little more effective life against Kronos. So we'll take the pick. That looks good. Okay, I think we have a bunch of stuff that we are very close to being able to afford for upgrades, but we're not quite there yet. So that may mean we'll have a lot of opportunity to power up after this. Oh, I love starting with a hammer. At least there's a lot of potential here. Base attack upgrade. Charge attack. Hits wide area, deals huge damage, but uses additional magic. Specials deal plus 15% damage, and each hit bounces toward up... Oh, we've used this many times before, and it's pretty solid. Not huge damage, but helpful from an AoE standpoint. Last strike and attack. Oh, we got this previously, and it was really good. I mean, it doesn't quite synergize as well with Aphrodite stuff, because I imagine at that point it no longer counts as being right next to the enemy, close range attack. But that is one of the biggest weaknesses of this weapon.
This is my father's realm.
Oh, I don't remember hearing that line before. But yeah, that is one of the weakest aspects of this weapon, is the lack of range can get you into some trouble sometimes. Oh, and don't forget, those guys, they're deceptive. How many hits there are in their combo. It's thrown me off on several prior occasions, taking damage that we realistically should not be taking. Just because I think they're done attacking, and they aren't. And or they've slightly more range than you would think. Oh, speaking of which, right on cue. Okay. We have the extra armor. We have the armor from the keepsake. Okay, I think we definitely take Demeter here. We're looking for freeze. Granted, Aphrodite would have been the more difficult one to get, because Demeter we could throw the keepsake on a little bit later. We do not yet have Aphrodite's keepsake. I should not have done that. Ooh, that was interesting. We did the first few hits of the combo. Wait, hold on, I want to try this again. First few hits of the combo, and then you dash, and you get the okay. You get the last hit of the combo after the dash.
Journey sends you through the morning fields. I've seen that place. Just dreadful, utterly. All of the wheat there, I thought perhaps it would provide a bit of cheer.
So if you go through all but the last hit of the combo, and then you dash just before the last hit, it allows you to move and get the AoE from that big last hit of the combo a little bit further away from you, which is much safer. So if we can pull that off consistently, then that could give us much more, well, safer damage. Okay, so as much as I would love to see an attack boon, I am kind of holding out for an Aphrodite attack boon. That is going to be kind of hard to get. But I think the cast with the freeze gives us a way to get freeze outside of the base attack. I think we go Ashes here was the resource we were very close to hitting an important threshold on. You're gonna do that. Do this. That was not necessarily intentional third hit of the combo elsewhere, but it works. Okay, not bad. Did I see something else here? Apparently not. Okay, I guess we're going palm. We've had decent luck as of late with chaos rooms early on, and that has not been the case here thus far. So I was kind of hoping we were going to get chaos in this room, to be honest. Oh, I hate these. Hate these enemies. Patience. Don't run straight into those guys, as I've done many times thus far. Okay, so obviously there's only one boon we can upgrade here. And the direct damage is, at least not at the moment, a huge factor. This is mostly about
Let's see here.
just the freeze. Huh. I don't... Maybe we've seen this before. We must have, but I guess we've just never bothered to take it. Not loving these, to be honest. We don't need the health. I mean, yeah, that'd be nice, but I feel like at this stage we'd rather save up our coins, and then, yeah, that Fateful Twist could be useful, but we are potentially about to go into a full-blown shop or mini-boss. This can't be the last room before the boss fight, so I guess we go here. Do we like Apollo? Apollo gives us extra AoE, which does cover for the main weakness of this weapon. What it does not do... what it does not do is synergize well with Aphrodite. But again, we can't guarantee Aphrodite, so shouldn't necessarily base absolutely everything on the... Okay, well, that was bad, needless to say. God, there goes our armor. I mean, that is... Part of that is just, honestly, completely unavoidable against this enemy. Oh, wow. We got rid of that guy quickly, though. Part of that is just completely unavoidable, because when you're first crossing the threshold between in the darkness and not in the darkness, obviously you can't see, so if the boss is charging up a big attack, there's quite literally nothing you can do to stop it, besides maybe proactively dodge. Oh, it's Hestia, right.
Since I was probably your age. Right, proper dame. Been far too long since last we saw each other, come to think. What can you do? She hates everybody. I hate everybody.
Wow. Okay, I will admit, there have been many times where I've accidentally mistaken Hestia and Apollo boons for one another, because they're similar color and the icon is kinda similar as well. Okay, I would rather not replace our cast. Oh. I think we go this. Destroy range shots near us is not bad, but I would have probably preferred to have seen a special upgrade, because we don't have any of those yet. Oh, okay. I guess we don't have a choice here. So yeah, we are armorless, which does stink. This is also a pretty nasty looking room. Mostly because of how tiny it is. And that was a rare, deliberate charge up the triple combo, and then... Okay, that one did not work, though. The combo that I was talking about, deliberately initiating it further away, only to dash in to more safely get the big finisher next to all the enemies. Okay, I think we had... Oh, very nice. We've started to get more aggressive using our bones, so that's not bad to pick up more of those as well. In addition to just the what is it, 2 we get every room from using the bonus weapon. That was nice. That was very nice. That was a mini-boss, or well, armored enemy, I should say. Made quick work of it, though.
Now for the last one.
There we go. Okay. Certainly speedy with the blades. That much is definitely true. I don't really think we're looking for direct damage from... from the sprint. So we'll upgrade the cast further, even though that's also not great from pure damage. This is an opportunity to get more armor, which I do like. Ooh, I'll take that.
Oh, welcome.
We have gotten Arachne really consistently.
These woods have changed an awful lot of late. Sometimes I think of moving out of here. I understand it gets all cold and damp as you head farther down.
There is a path I know that passes through the edge of Oceanus, where the bottom of the sea and the underworld meet. No trees, only strange tubes of metal. Brine.
Sounds like a real change of pace. Don't think I'd like it quite as much without my trees. But metal tubes. Could hang my webs on those. Ah well. A dream's a dream.
Okay. Well, we were talking previously about how it seems like these rooms are not as powerful, not nearly as powerful as they were in Hades 1, where oftentimes, certainly at least on, and now I'm blanking out on all the names of, Elysium, the floors for Hades 1, but these special NPC rooms can be run saving, which is not really the case for Hades 2, it seems, but maybe they do show up more frequently. It kind of seems that way now that I think of it, so that might be a good idea from a balancing standpoint. It's overall less randomness, less RNG-centric, what determines the success of your runs, which is probably a good thing. Balance that out a little bit more. Okay, so we can get pure armor and health restoration, actually the highest armor rating, plus Fate Fabric. We have picked up a few of these as of late, so we haven't had that many reasons to use them, but outside of this, or purchasing them from the Wretched Broker, I'm not really sure what the best way to get them is, so maybe not a terrible idea to take that. Otherwise, cast, deal a bunch of damage, but we have almost no armor to work with there, so that's almost immediately going to go away. So I think we take one of these. We are at full health right now, so I think we probably do take this.
Perfect fit.
Okay, now, coins, we have a lot of, or magic? Yeah, I'll take the coins.
Goodbye for now.
Okay, I'm glad that we got some armor back, because we were just talking about how we blew through ours a little bit quicker than we would have liked. Yeah, so like, usually with this weapon you'd kind of have to do this for ranged attacks, which is a little slow, obviously. But if we do that, that's the combo, which the timing is a little tricky, but if we can get it, it's pretty sweet. Oh, except that time I did get the timing right. It still meant we got hit, though. Okay. We have the coinage. Check what the deal is here. Don't need that. I mean, we were talking about how getting an early Chaos Gate could be helpful. It means less dangerous enemies while the Chaos effects are active, and longer time over the course of the full run to benefit from whatever the upside of the Chaos Boon is. Downside is, at this point, we are getting very close to the Hecate fight, so whatever Chaos Boon we have is probably still going to be on the negative end when we're fighting Hecate, and that may or may not be an issue, but I think we take our chances there. Let's go Ashes. I think that is, at the moment, what we want to prioritize. This is one of the healing rooms. Oh, there is the Chaos. Oh, and hold on, there's a lot of stuff here. Now that, check this out.
Most of the ancient edifices that once housed the dead awaiting judgment within Erebus have since been taken by the woods or by decay.
It must have been magnificent.
Okay, so we can heal. Granted, we don't need the healing, which is actually why, I'll be honest, I almost didn't immediately unlock the healing room for at least this floor, because it's pretty unusual that we are in desperate need of the healing, and it means one less room with enemies, so less opportunity to get coins in particular.
Just a small sip.
Okay, so I think this would be the last room before the Hecate fight, so instead it's going to be Chaos. We don't take any damage when we go through, so that is helpful, but we need to be very mindful of what the downside of this boon is going to be. What is this?
I merely borrow this.
Oh. Okay, that in and of itself may have made going down here worth it, because I have no idea what that is, but presumably it is quite rare.
I shall hold Kronos to account for what has come to pass, but I am not without blame myself, for I fear that I made present matters worse. You shall see whether any such mistakes can be corrected.
I mean, if Chaos is all about the Chaos, then Chaos kinda succeeded in letting Kronos do what he's currently doing. Oh. The upside is great, but look at the downside. Oh no, we cannot take this before a boss fight. This is a great example of if we had got this at the very beginning and we could go through, it's 5 encounters? Okay, still would be kind of difficult, but 5 encounters of just chipping away with cast and special, we cannot afford to do that. When we're about to go into the Hecate fight though, there's just no way we can beat Hecate without using our attack. Next 4 encounters can't earn coins. After that, our sprint is faster. It's not a huge upside or downside for that matter. Each time you cast, you take 5 damage. Afterward, oh man, this is great if we could afford to do it, but we can't. I think we have to take this, which is kind of boring. Okay, I think this is still the last room before the Hecate fight, which would mean we can either purchase everything we want from the shop, and we have a whole bunch of money to do that, or we get what would presumably be a quote-unquote free Hermes or Zeus spoon with no enemies in the room. I think we go Hermes. I mean, we technically could try to re-roll and see if we can get an early Aphrodite boon that way, set the Aphrodite precedent. I think we just settle for this, though. Okay, it is, I think, exactly what we anticipated. Yeah, there's nothing else in here.
Stopped Gramps by now, but going after him right when you did, you're buying us some time to put a little wrinkle in his plan. So cheers.
Alright, I think we're hoping for attack speed. Find money in greater quantities. Are we still allowed to get the money here from when we have the Chaos boon active? Because obviously this is a counter synergy with Chaos, at least while we are waiting for it to evolve. Eventually, after 4 encounters, we will be able to benefit from this. I mean, I don't really care for those 4 encounters outside of the lump sum of 100 coins I would like to get here. Foes' range shots are slower. 30%? I mean, I think this is the best option, to be honest with you, even if we
Let's pick up the pace.
don't get this. Okay, doesn't do anything. Confirmed. Okay, so that does stink. Even that quick 100 does not work for us, or would have been 120, but I think long-term, it's still early enough that that is going to pay off for us. I don't think we're going to get much coinage from Hecate anyway.
Stronger. You have been studying the Arcana, meditating at your altar to prepare for your attempt.
I mean, we have been for a while now, but yes.
Each card reveals to me a different strength. If I steady myself and concentrate, then it's as though I become one with whomever they depict.
To focus by its nature is to choose. Come, demonstrate to me this newfound understanding of yours.
I mean, it's not newfound, but sure, we'll take it. Oh, prophecy foretold. What? Okay, I am intrigued. I'm curious what that is. Okay, we don't want you. We do want you. Is that a double hit? That is not a double hit. That was. You see how much damage that combo does, even to Hecate. Oh, that was the real Hecate. Okay, that was lucky. Oh. Missed the final hit of the combo, unfortunately. She went invulnerable. Right at the worst time.
Splinter apart.
One moment, please. Right, we are slightly faster with our sprint speed now. That definitely sounded like one of the incantations that we made previously at the Cauldron. I thought I anticipated that and dodged early enough. Apparently I did not. Well, that's not the real Hecate. That is. Oh, hold on. Chip. Oh. We've, on a couple of occasions now, had to... Okay, wait, here comes the sheep. Just accept it. There are a few times now where we've been having to dash right before the third part of our combo. Like that. except the movement on that final part made it so that we unfortunately just barely did not hit Hecate. So we would have gotten a lot more damage had that worked out for us. Oh, that did hit us. And then I walked straight. The second one was entirely my fault. The first one was unfortunate, though. Okay, she's doing that. I would like to not be standing there, please. Was also a little bit off target. Oh. Can I please have an opportunity to attack Hecate? 4 for 4. Okay, we can dash through that, and realistically we should. Oh! She did not take kindly to that. Okay, she is almost down. And that is the real Hecate. Oh, and I think we happened to get the cast in the right place on the real Hecate. No, we did not. I take it back. I lied. There we go. Okay. With a little bit of armor to spare.
Your growing skill with Limb and Oros makes you something to be feared. Good. Return to Shadow now.
Okay.
I passed the test.
We nab this. So now the question becomes, as we go down here, we still have armor, which means we are still benefiting from Arachne's keepsake. So we could hold on to it for one more floor. Normally, or at least on a previous run, we swapped over to Demeter here. We already have Demeter boons, which, at least in Hades 1, the way that works is there's basically a finite number of different gods and goddesses you can get in a given run. I don't know exactly what the number was, but say something like 4 or 5. And then once you have gotten that many boons from that many different gods and goddesses, you cannot get any more to show up unless you take a god or goddess specific keepsake, but that's an aside. The point there is, once you have gotten one boon from a specific god or goddess, you set a precedent that they can then be more likely to appear later on. So we already have our Demeter precedent, and therefore there's a little bit less of a case to be made for throwing this on. This would be the circumstance in which, if we had the Aphrodite keepsake, we would love to throw that on, but we don't have that yet. We could still use Demeter to increase the rarity of a future Demeter boon, but when we still have the potential to at least get a little bit more armor from Silken Sash, maybe we do hold on to that. And, or alternatively, you could go the entirely different route with Hephaestus, but that's not really something I'm trying to focus on with this run, I don't think. I think we stick with this for now, the Silken Sash. No Chronos this time. Yeah, especially if you consider all these empty rooms give us a little more time to build up that extra armor, because that's the other tricky thing, is if we had like one armor, I might say, alright, take one hit and then suddenly we're no longer getting any value. Okay, well, granted, it is very much still possible for us to lose all that armor in one room. That cast may not have amazing damage. It is enough, though, to do some great work against these guys. Oh, there's still more. Okay, these guys do not have a lot of health, but there are a lot of them, and they can absolutely rush you down. So freezing them and doing just enough damage to remove them is very nice. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Enough of this.
So yeah, oh, I did not even see that. So yeah, it is good. Every little room you can get done without taking damage, just to give yourself a little more of a buffer so that you can maintain the armor, because again, as soon as the armor's gone, you're unlikely to be able to get any value from this keepsake. Selene, we do not yet have. I'll be honest, it feels like we've had more success with deliberately taking things that give us damage when our Hex is not ready, rather than directly using the Hex. Which makes me a little less keen on taking her now. I think we might even take this.
Jump.
Oh, okay, now those guys have armor,
Wretches.
which does make it a little harder to benefit, or to take them all out as quickly as we did before. Okay, that's the combo I was talking about before. That was definitely not going to be the only wave, though. Ooh, that was very nice. Oh, that was not, though. Okay, still quick enough. We only took one brief instance of damage. No. Free nose. Okay. Well, so we have a ton of money. We could get a bunch of stuff from a shop. Or we save our monies and focus on the health for now. I mean, we are getting by with our current setup, despite technically not having that much damage. Oh, also... Oh, I forgot. Wait. I forgot. Alright, so that was silly. I forgot we still had this. So yeah, maybe we take you for now. Should not have taken a coinage room when we still had that Chaos Boon active. I completely forgot about the Chaos Boon. Okay, you're gonna explode. Freeze you, then damage you. You're gonna explode. Dodge out of the way of that. Oh, you're not dead. I thought you were. Oh, that was a quick room. Okay. There we go. Now the Chaos Boon is done, so now we can go and get extra coin rooms if we want. Forget what we passed up to get the previous coin room. Was it Selene? Okay, yeah. So, in hindsight, definitely should have taken Selene. Okay, normal. This is Apollo. This is Hestia. So there you go. This is what I was talking about. Sure, if you see them right next to each other, you can clearly see the difference, but at quick glance, they both look like fire, and they're roughly the same color, so I've definitely mixed them up every now and again. So we already have a Hestia boon, so we could maybe get some synergies there. Well, not really sure the sprint is going to do much to synergize with us. I was kind of thinking Apollo could be useful because of the whole potential to increase the range of our attack, which would usually be the weakness, although the hammer upgrade has gone a long way to help make up for that. Maybe we do take this. Or we could try using the reroll and see if we can get the Aphrodite boon now. Let's reroll this. If it's Aphrodite, we'll take it. If not, this is our backup plan. Because I like both those options there. Ooh. That might be good enough to justify. That is difficult to say. We have the cast. It's already level 3. Wow. I don't know. I mean, if we got what it's called rare crop that upgrades the rarity of our boons over time. It's still early enough that could benefit us. I guess we'll do it. I do like Apollo though. So one of those matters of, you know, do you try to make up for your biggest weakness, or do you try to emphasize your greatest strength further? So rather than going for covering for our weakness, that would have been the Apollo route. We went for the further emphasize our strength. I knew that was coming. Oh, I really thought we were going to get hit by that. No, you didn't get hit by the big one. Nope. I also don't really know from that animation which attack he's doing, for what it's worth. Okay, well now this is simple. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Alright, so fingers crossed this was worth it, because we did pass up a decent opportunity from the other room. Okay, we do get the attack with freeze, which is a little tempting, although if we do get Apollo, that'd be kind of nice there. As I was saying, Aphrodite was kind of the first choice. I think we'd probably do this.
Desolation.
More sources of freeze. Okay, more Hestia. Ugh. Alright, I think we're definitely taking that over the magic, though. I do not like those guys. They are too fast. Or at least When there are this many of them, they are too fast. Oh, I knew the combo was going to be useful there. I did not know if we could get it off quickly enough. Oh, it was about to go off. Okay. Don't have quite as much range as I would like to have on that. Oh, that's where you are. Okay. Oh, don't stand there. Okay.
Olympus, I accept this message.
I'm not really sure. I don't think we have great ways to benefit from Hestia's stuff. Gain 50 max health and also magic, but we give up Ice Flourish. That's the rare special boon we just picked up. Oh man. That's brutal. That's brutal. I mean, this is the highest rarity. We have yet to pick up an attack boon. This just really was not the one that I had in mind. Remind me of what exactly this does. Scorch, afflicted foes take 40 damage accrued from this every 1 second. Wait, it says 40 there, it says 30 elsewhere. Does this stack multiple times, I think is the key question? Because we have a really fast attack. If it does stack multiple times, then that's amazing. But I don't think that's the case. So I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's still not great. I think we might take this. It kind of stinks. Because, we did sacrifice a good boon in order to get that rare Demeter boon in the first place. And we do not have any nectars right now, do we?
Must be a way I can extract pure shadow.
We do not. There is a case to be made for this, but we were saying there's a lot of stuff we want to get with... let's do this. Let's do this. In case we do see Aphrodite show up. It would be nice to be able to lock in her keepsake. Oh, that did not hit you. That did not hit you either? What the heck? What? Why are they continuing to dodge the final hit of the combo? I don't get it. They're all over the place. Have we seen this room, or this enemy layout before? I mean, we've seen multiple of these guys in the same room before, but a room that is basically only these dudes? That feels like a first. Oh, I was gonna say, there's not a lot of places you can stand. Alright, we don't have a special cast anymore. Alright, we took a little bit of damage. That was a weird room. There's a fishing spot as well, but we cannot use that. Okay, we can get coins now. I'll be honest, there are not many boons that I think we want to upgrade at this stage, because this one already has been upgraded several times, and we're getting diminishing returns there. So maybe now we actually get... Oh, okay, well there is the health option. Health or coins. We can actually get coins for reals now. I think we might go health. Oh, we did make a... That boon that we just picked up from Hestia, I forgot. The thing that we got in return was magic and health, so that it actually means we're doing okay there. These guys are kind of annoying. Where they're all right next to each other, at least. God, I knew that was going to happen. If we take one more hit, we are pretty sure going to lose the last of our armor. Do not want to get stuck there. They also have deceptively long range, these guys. Trying to get the other guy, to be honest with you. One that has a tiny bit of health left. There we go. Okay, I mean, this works. That's how you play it safe, but those are not the last enemies. Ooh, those guys are nasty. As we saw before, that is very useful for dealing with them. I would pick that up now, but that's probably not the wisest of moves. I'll pick it up now instead. That was also not a great place to throw that down. might just be this guy now. Oh, you're on cooldown for the freeze. There we go. Okay. Had to play it a little bit safe there toward the end, because we're running low on the armor. Okay. I think this might be the last room before the boss fight, in which case we should definitely go to the shop now. Is it? Yeah, it is. Okay.
There.
Oh. Oh, well. I thought it was going to let me do it at first. I thought we had to potentially purchase things initially. Okay. I think we've so many coins here. We could go for all of them. We'll just quickly chat.
Your mother Nyx, my lord. I saw her lately in a nightmare or a dream. She was very beautiful, and she was unharmed, I think. We're going to find her. I swear it.
Okay. So I think we're definitely taking this.
This should help.
Might go for the attack boon if we get it.
However we can. And Charon's been more than keen to oblige. Bit of an odd fellow, but then aren't we all?
Ooh, what is this? Well, you have at least 3 fire. Whenever you take damage, restore some health. That is pretty nifty. Casts expand in size until they expire. Oh, wait. Is the cast the one we still have with freeze? That does seem like a pretty sweet synergy for the crowd control. That is really tempting just for the utility. The healing there is pretty sweet. We've 2 fire already, so we're not quite there, but we are very close. Special deal more damage on larger area. We had to sell our special boon. So not quite as much working in our favor there. Both of these sound great, though. Ooh, that is tough. I don't know if we've gotten... This one we might have seen before. I don't think we've gotten this before. Damage recovered 30% over 5 seconds. It's not immediate, but still. Ah, that's tough. I think I'm going to go Supernova, but I really like self-healing, and I hope we find it later on as well. Let's do this. I think Selene is the biggest question mark here. Is it worth taking her stuff when we basically have nothing cast-oriented right now? It's almost purely for future Selene stuff, when we maybe can either further upgrade what we have and hopefully get some cast-oriented or charge-up magic-oriented things, or upgrade it enough that we get bonus damage when we do not have our cast ready to, or our hex ready to go. I think we skip it, to be honest with you. Save our coinage for future shops.
Oh, hey, as one of our fans, what would you say is the best thing about Scylla and the Sirens, Our latest hit song? Our impeccable style?
Your sense of style isn't really to my taste. That I can say for certain.
Ouch.
Well, that's okay. Not everybody's got good taste.
Oh, man!
Enough to admit it, though we're going to get you for that insult anyway.
Oh, the writing for Scylla and the Sirens is fantastic. So good. Okay, let's not get stuck in that corner. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, I saw that. Oh, hold on. Just bullying the drummer right now. Which they are, for the most part, letting me do, which I appreciated. Now, should be good going back here. Once again, bullying the drummer. Now we can no longer do it. Oh, I walked straight into that. Oh, I thought for some reason that we would have iframes on the last hit of the combo, which is silly. That is absolutely not a thing. Hello, please come back. We're bullying you now. Or not. And we still got him by that. I'll be honest, this doesn't... Now that we can hear the solo with just the singing, obviously it's not the first time that's happened, but does not sound as much like Ashley Barrett. I'm actually curious if this is still Ashley Barrett or if this is someone else. Ashley Barrett is the one who's done the lead vocals on all of the other Supergiant games, in addition to Darren Korb, who is the lead sound designer, I think might be his title.
There's Arachne's suit.
Oh, there goes Arachne's suit. Okay. Oh well. It served its purpose. Whoa! Hello, Roxy. She's getting back at us after we were singling her out before. I do appreciate, though, how, oh, I walked straight into that, too. How, it was pretty much just us and Roxy for a minute there. There we go. That just goes to show how much we singled her out. Look at how much health they still have left. And yet Roxy is down. Hey, you, oh, man. That's just taking silly damage now. Kind of looking for an opportunity to get one of you isolated. Which, they really want to hang out right next to each other right now. And she dodged our final hit of the combo, naturally. Oh, I just got greedy there as well. Oh my god. We just don't quite have enough time to get the full round in of attacks there. So every time I've gone for it, I've gotten hit on just before getting the last hit in. There we go. That's helpful. Please don't do that. Don't. Oh my god. Number of times I've done that. Okay, now we have to get you because Skilla needs to be the last one that we take out. And that is what will happen here. Okay, we know she's going to summon these guys. But, we can take care of her quickly. So we definitely took a lot of silly damage. But we should get the chance to heal much of that off, I'm hoping.
Just won't shut up.
Yeah. Might not be able to heal all the way back up to full. Although we did make an upgrade either after the previous run or the run before that, which gave us slightly more healing in between rooms, and we did also upgrade the effectiveness of those fountains. So yes, we are actually still up to full HP. So it is nice in that way. It's a little more forgiving of our mistakes. Well, oh, we did want to swap our keepsake, though, because we no longer have armor, so we are no longer benefiting from Arachne. So what would we have taken? Probably Demeter or Hephaestus. It's a little early for the tooth, although we could have taken that too. So that I remember we did last time. We messed up all of our keepsake switches. Okay, I do like the hammer, though. We passed up on Selene before, so this will, I think, be our first Selene of the run. Okay, just trying to sneak that in without actually getting hit. That was easier said than done to get the timing right. Oh, you can actually see faces on those things? That's terrifying. I did not realize that before. Oh, I really wanted that combo, naturally, to hit the enemies. Okay, that also maybe was not really what I was having in mind. Oh, you were freeze immune at the time, I guess? Right now this is just more silly damage. This is not even the full-blown encounter. So yeah, we're getting into some very bad habits here. I think we might have gotten away with playing overly aggressively on the first floor or two.
Show me the way.
where we had enough damage that just a well-timed combo like that was enough to get rid of many of the enemies. We still took little bits of damage here and there, but we had enough healing or armor that we could kind of just power through that. Now the enemies are not going down quite as quickly. That is no longer the case. We no longer have the armor adding every time we go into a new room. Okay, I think it is just Hammer and Selene now, so let's prioritize Hammer. Okay, remember, it does not show up until after we defeat these enemies, which is something that I have forgotten on several prior occasions. Okay, don't stand there. Okay, we have the million punch dudes, who we will destroy. Okay, nice.
Area clear.
Now, the hammer boon we got at the very beginning has been, without a doubt, the thing that has been carrying us thus far. Charge attack hits wide area, but uses extra magic. We saw this, but didn't take it before. Each encounter, your charge attack gains +4 power. Each foe you slay with it. We did see this before. We did take it. We got a little carried away with it at times, so it was hard to tell how much that actually benefited us. I think we might go with this, especially because we're about to pick up a Selene boon, so we would like to have at least some reason, some additional reason to charge up our attacks beyond just the, you know, it deals a little bit more damage or has slightly larger AoE.
Her again?
Oh no.
Set to fight or get out of the way.
I don't know if she's shown up with this timing before. She, in the past, wasn't she always here at the very beginning of the room before we even click on any of the boons? Well, I guess it's a little bit different in this specific floor. This might be the first time she's shown up on this floor. Okay, this... I'm a little concerned. I think this is going to be tricky. Yeah, she got that kill. Because these enemies have a lot more health. I am not necessarily confident that we can outdamage her here. Yeah, she is winning at the moment. She's also kind of stealing all of my kills, which I don't particularly like. We're weakening the enemies, and then she just gets the finishing hit, which feels kind of cheap. Now she's annihilating us. Also, where are the enemies?
I concede.
Alright, well that's the first time we've lost to her. We'll take the Selene boon and just the Selene boon, in that case.
If the might of Olympus were sufficient, the gods would have already put an end to their predicament. Time itself is against us, yet this is precisely the time for which we Silver Sisters have prepared.
And just going back to the Nemesis fight, or duel, whatever you want to call it, it seems like she has not consistently given us rewards even when we have beaten her, unlike in Hades 1, where the similar type of encounter, you definitely do get rewards every time you win. So I'm not even sure we missed out on anything there. Okay, Hex makes you rise up, then crash down, target area, 200 damage, ready after just a little bit. Hex raises one random... Okay, we have taken this on a few prior occasions. It does sound cool. Well, just seeking projectile that morphs. This does not work against bosses, so I think we go for the Night Bloom.
The dead shall rise.
I should be able to get out, I think.
Okay. Now we pick. Ooh. Do we have an attack boon yet? I know we passed up on one before. We do not, do we? Okay, I think that is the glaring gap that we have in our setup right now. I think if we're looking for that specifically, we'd like it from Apollo. We'd like it ideally from Aphrodite. But, oh, okay, it's you again. Okay, he has a combo. Okay, look out for that.
Freeze.
On freeze cooldown. But we can do this. Now you're no longer on freeze cooldown. Oh, you did not attack in the direction I thought you were attacking. of damage there, I think. Excuse me, sir. I was about to defeat you, and then you ran away, and I did not appreciate that. What? You're not dead? There we go. Okay, I think that was
Phantoms be gone.
the cleanest we've ever fought that guy before. We did not take much damage. It's pretty well hidden over here.
There.
Okay, we're looking for the attack boom.
Name of Hades.
We did. Oh, we got it, and with a lot of rarity, no less. It's a big damage and larger area. I don't know if that synergizes, like if that also takes effect for the hammer upgrade as well, in which case we should have huge area. Let's just see what the other options are, just so we know. Specials, lot more damage, larger area. After you take damage, foe is dazed. And revenge damage. I think we still have to take this, but...
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
So,
I'm blanking out on... Wait, who is it on this? Oh, it's the... No, it's Echo. That could be decent. I'm not really sure this is going to do us all that much good, so I think we go for this. Assuming we get an extra Apollo boon out of it. But, there could be other options as well. Worth considering.
hey, it's Malinois.
Oh, that threw me off so much first. I was like, wait a second, that's not right.
Hey, it's Malinois. It's Malinois. Malinois.
Did we proactively say that so that Echo would say that to us? That's, we're playing 4D chess here.
It's Echo. 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 You're an Oread, aren't you? Though you're not speaking in the customary way of mountain nymphs. Some sort of curse.
Oh?
Some sort of curse. Sort of curse. Curse.
Okay, gain a random boon from the previous night. The previous night, wasn't that the one... It's starting to come back to me a little bit more. I think it was our most successful run yet. We got to the second phase of Chronos, and we actually got somewhat far in that phase. So we got tons and tons of Demeter boons. So that would most likely be what we would get here. Otherwise, we could get an Apollo boon, or we could get the 50% chance to dodge, but it goes down over time. I mean, it feels like we've passed up on this on several prior occasions. The idea is kind of interesting. I'm just not really sure how useful that is long-term when it eventually goes down to 0% chance to dodge. I feel like we still take this, to be honest with you. That, or do we prefer more Demeter? I think we go here. I think we still go here.
Such a power.
Which I'm pretty sure is what we've taken every time. But we knew what we were getting into when we got here. Restore magic when standing still. Attack has a chance to hit twice. Oh, it's a very low percentage chance, but our attack is very much the thing that we are building around right now. After you take damage, the daze, which has a chance for foes to deal no damage. I think if you combine that with the dodge chance from Echo, that could probably be really good defensively, but obviously we just passed up on that opportunity. So, how much do we want to rely on a 5% chance? And we do spam our attack very quickly, so I assume each individual instance of our attack has the chance to hit twice. And maybe you're doing 3 or 4 hit combos, then that suddenly is looking a little bit more than 5%, you know, over the course of those multiple hits, if you get where I'm going with that. I think we might go for the more reliable one, though.
Right.
Okay. Ooh. This is hard to turn down. That's some nice stuff there. That's... Hermes there. He honestly might be the first choice. Otherwise, maybe Demeter. What was the health, I think, was last option? Just a little bit of bones. I was really hoping to get you in the freeze. Oh, it's 50. That's more than a little bit. Okay, there is Demeter. This is a weird-shaped room. Just a little bit of extra health. That's just 5, but we'll take it. Oh, hello. I also pressed a button that doesn't do anything. I stared right at the enemy and pressed a button that doesn't do anything. Which was, unsurprisingly, that did not do anything. There's the health. I think that's probably the last priority. Oh, mini shop. Okay. We have actually not a huge amount of coins.
Take you.
Ooh. Alright, we got the Apollo boon to increase the AoE of our attack, right? So that, theoretically, is now doing some work for us. So it's helped with those encounters right there, just these groups of guys. More reliably getting all of them. Already noticing that. Okay. Well, it was... Have we seen Demeter? Wait, hold on. I thought this was the bow. Yeah. Where is Demeter?
Once again.
Maybe we still start Hermes? Oh. Yeah, you're basically a mini-boss. So that, we've seen this show up once before. Kinda nasty. And by kinda nasty, I mean really nasty. The best part about it is that it's a much bigger area. We're not trapped in the small little boss arena that we would have had, well, if we were fighting you in Erebus. We also have extra movement speed. Yeah, we're stronger than we would usually be. So we would usually be fighting you just on the first floor.
Point secured.
So that alone makes a pretty big difference. Okay. You could make a case for gifting to Apollo, to be honest. I think we'll just take this one.
This message.
Hex requires less magic before it's ready. Sprint 15% faster. Gives you a barrier that ignores one instance of damage. Our sprint is already a little bit faster. And a fast sprint is actually... Oh, is it faster? Oh, it might not be. A fast sprint is useful for Cerberus. And we are not far away from that Cerberus fight. So to be honest, that might be the thing that I'm eyeing most. Okay. Take that, and I think it's Demeter next. Hopefully not a mini-boss this time round. These guys are very spread out. You guys, although, are technically not part of this encounter, I don't think, so that might partially explain it. Oh, Freenos was throwing me off there. He's not standing where I expected him to stand. Oh, don't stand in that. Speaking of which. There we go.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, what do we get here? Oh, swap our sprint? I mean, I'll be honest, I don't tend to put a super high priority on what the sprint does. It destroys most range shots near us, though. I feel like that current one is useful, whereas this becomes more of a crowd control directly with the enemies. Cast creates Cyclone. Wait, did we not have a cast right now? No, we do have a cast. In fact, it is highly upgraded from Demeter. Oh, it allows us to move the cast if we do it this way, right? I do generally like that a lot, especially given how this is our main source of crowd control, which is useful when we have a high damage attack, but one that does require that we get close. A little bit less so now that we've upgraded it, but... Ooh. Against enemies like this, for example, it's useful. There's the extra speed doing us some good as well. Oh, well, that did still have enough AoE to do something. Okay, that's useful. Please get stun locked. That did not deal as much damage as I wanted it to. You're down. You're down. Okay, there we go. Get the health. And now... Ooh. Is this the last room before Cerberus? It might be. Given how just one reward, one of them is a shop. We'll check the mini shop, but that might mean we want to be a little bit conservative spending our money, because we might be about to spend a whole lot. Restore. How are we doing from health? I mean, we're not on full health. We're not very close to full health, so we actually could benefit from that. Move faster. It's cheap. And it's unlikely that 10 coins would make a huge difference at the upcoming shop. So honestly, just to help avoid taking damage from Cerberus, that I think is worth taking. Lasts for 8 encounters as well, which is nice. That gave us a Charon card for some reason. Okay, I think we do go to the shop, so we don't have very many more that are going to be remaining for this run. Pretty much just the super shop at the very end. Okay, it's Demeter, it's health. Not necessarily sure we're going to take the magic. Let's go here first. Just in case you happen to have something based on health. I don't remember if you ever do. Specials deal more damage and inflict freeze. We do not have a special boon right now. We sold this exact special boon earlier. Rare crop, we wanted it earlier. We did not see it though. We've gotten a lot of Demeter boons. This is probably not the time to do this. We have some high rarity stuff, and resetting the rarity, especially on our attack, would not be a great idea. This is also one that's best early. Would get a little bit of max health now, but I think it's probably too little too late. I think we take this. It's simple. I think it is the way to go. So can we notice how much faster we are now? I don't know. Hopefully, we will once we get into this encounter. I think we save the monies, don't go for the magic. Okay, we've had mixed results against Cerberus. There have been times when he has felt like the easiest boss we faced by a long shot, and then there have been times when he has cost us all of our death defiances. So that is to say, we will see what he is this time around. Boom. Like that. His AoE is always larger than I expect it to be. Maybe we can't move our cast? I thought we could after one of the upgrades we picked up. Okay, can you not do that? I think we're safe from here. Oh, maybe not. Or at least this guy's gonna mess with us. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. This, on the other hand, kind of works for us a little bit. Nope. Is he doing fire breath? No. Well, different kind of fire breath. The tricky thing with Cerberus is that we really need to get up close to deal good damage to him with our attack, because our ranged attacks are not really primary damage dealers. And as I was saying, the AoE on his attack is always surprisingly big, and that was us getting stuck in the last part of the combo, and I thought we were going to be able to get out of there quickly enough. We were not. I knew that was coming. I knew that one was coming. Okay, away he goes. Get rid of the million punch dudes. Or at least try to get rid of them. Which is sometimes easier said than done. They do actually give us a ton of money for what it's worth. Or at least one of them did. Okay. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. Where is he going? I don't know. Oh, over here. Oh, that still hit us? Not hitting with any of these. Where can we stand? Over here. Uh-oh, you say. However, this is in many ways our preferred phase. Oh, Okay. We have taken a lot of damage that I wouldn't like to have taken, obviously. We're potentially at risk of blowing through a Death Defiance here. Hopefully just one, at most. Now I've jinxed it, of course. This move is weird. Oh. That is the best opportunity for us to attack, and we were not in a good position to do it. Which does stink. Oh, I got greedy. Okay, this was probably not the best place to stand. Maybe. Okay, okay. There we go. Over here looks better. Where are you? Please move. Oh, I got greedy. Given how low he was, I got a little greedy. Walk into that, please. There we go. We set a trap for him. Alright, we avoided using a Death Defiance, which is key.
All matted still with gaping souls. The Hound of Hell, nevertheless, seems satisfied.
We did take a fair bit of damage, though. And I think we just started to see some of the Arcana stuff. We can use those, what is tiers, I think is what that crafting resource is called, which is sad. But hopefully we can restore much of our health here. Okay, well, I mean, it's some. Okay, we're definitely switching now over to the Luckier Tooth. Now, the downside to us switching to this only at the very end of the run is that we are not getting much experience on it, or, you know, encounters on it. So it's still rank 1, and it is not close to getting a higher rank. So there is perhaps a case to be made for using it a little bit earlier.
Legions loyal to the Titan of Time yet guard the underworld's major passageways, but remain unaware of certain secret methods of descending deep into the realm.
Shh. Don't tell them.
Secrets of the unseen.
Okay.
One last drop.
We have a little bit of opportunity to restore some health going into a few more rooms here, but obviously it's going to be a lot of damage.
Gold coins.
Or at least potential to take damage in these rooms now.
Should be a clear
Still feels like... I don't know, it feels like we're missing a piece here to our build right now. We have really good attack setup. I guess that's all I can really ask for? I don't know.
Now.
Okay, what are these guys? More of the same? Oh, dash out of there. Oh, you're doing a big attack. I see that. You're going to be annoying from there. I see that too. Oh, no, don't stand there. That's what you don't do. What? What was it that destroyed that? Because, didn't really seem like we were attacking it much. Well, we'll take it. I'm not sure if we took any damage in that room. I should not take that just yet. These guys aren't... They can teleport even when they're frozen? That's illegal. Oh, that was not great damage. Yeah, if you ask me, being able to teleport when you are frozen, that is against the rules. Or at least it should be. Okay, yeah, now we can freeze with that ranged attack, which is useful against enemies like this. But there is a compellable shade. It's just hard to actually get rid of those skulls because they're so elusive. Maybe don't stand there. Just let that whittle away at them. Okay, there we go.
No traitor to the house shall go
Not too bad. Oh, a few things for us to get here. Saw this shade.
Please, Phrenos.
Nice. So we got a few of those now, and might be enough for us to improve our max grasp. Oh. Okay, we will definitely go here. Again, we are seeing the option to go to these types of rooms very often, much more than in Hades 1, or at least it seems that way. Although, as I was saying, it seems like they're less significant than they were in Hades 1, so maybe that's how it balances out.
When Kronos took our family and the house, and you bade the Witch of the Crossroads take me, I remember it somehow, or dreamt of it. Did he demand you tell him of the fates?
How could you possibly? He did. Perhaps the fates themselves permitted you that bit of insight. He did his worst to discover where they hide. Though would have failed, even if I did possess the knowledge that he sought.
So how did he actually find the fates? We heard that he was looking for them, but I forget how he actually made sure to find them. Obviously, they're well hidden. Don't know if anyone has actually told us yet. Maybe I'm just forgetting.
Wait, you never told Kronos how to find the fates? Then how did he?
Right.
Because he's captured them. Not long ago, perhaps, but nonetheless, I'm certain of it.
If this is true, well then my father's plan for conquest is much closer to fruition than I thought. I do not know how he could find the fates, but if they can do nothing against him now, daughter, what chance do you have?
We'll find a way! Okay.
Every chance in the world.
Restore life. We aren't at full life now, so that could be useful. If you take damage, go dark. We've seen this before, and we took it once before, and it was hard to benefit, hard to strategically use this. Fewer reinforcements for Kronos. We took this once before as well. I'm not sure it made a huge difference. I think we take this, just because we do not have full health right now.
Now go.
Three-headed Cerberus permits none approach, neither him nor his master.
But we were just chatting with your master. Surely,
Okay,
no.
okay.
Eventually, one day, Cerberus will let us pet him. Oh, I'll be honest, every time I've walked through this room before, I've thought this was a pool of water. Only now am I realizing this is see-through, and it's sort of like clockwork underneath, which makes sense, given how we are making our way to Kronos, but probably should have realized that earlier on. No. No rats. No rats! Or we'll destroy all the rats with our combo. Man, there are a lot of these guys in this room. Oh, no, don't stand there. Where are you hiding? Oh. It's not the easiest to get to you when you are creating a wall of projectiles. Who is left? Oh, you are. You the last enemy? You are. Okay. Nice. Oh, right. There's no reward in this room. Okay. Money bags. Oh, we absolutely did get you. These guys deal a ton of damage. Getting rid of them early is pretty important. Please stop dodging. That's not the last of them, though.
We're almost there. Hold on.
Oh, I walked into that. I was safe until I wasn't. Okay, took a little bit of damage there. Oh, we've exactly 1 healing left on our Hades boon, I think.
1 chamber left.
Is it worth it? Have we gone into any of these mini-boss rooms yet? I don't think it is. I don't think it's worth it. If we still had more healing left, maybe? Maybe that's not really the time to be attacking that. Oh, okay, we only resisted that because of our dash. Our 1 invulnerability instance. Oh, speaking of which, we did not have it for that. Now you are, oh, armorless. Should make this easier to deal with you. Okay, that's definitely not the last of them. He's one of the rat dudes, though. I do not like them. Oh, come on, just destroy the tower. Ooh, that was close. There we go.
There.
Okay, now we get this. Which has actually gotten a decent bit of. That's not the first time we've seen it. Just because we can.
Enough of that.
Enough of that, indeed. Okay. So... shop. Mini-boss. I mean, again, I think this is not the time to be going mini-boss. Not when we're about to go face Kronos.
Some shade rot.
Okay. This... oh, have we seen this before? It was a thing in Hades 1. I don't remember if we've seen it in Hades 2. You sacrifice a random hammer upgrade and gain 2 in return. So if you don't like 1 or multiple of your hammer upgrades, you can get good value from this. But we have some fantastic hammer upgrades, so I think this is, or at least 1 fantastic hammer upgrade. This is not the time to be messing with that. However, our alternatives here are not great. Super Palm and Demeter. I guess we'll take the healing. I think we can afford all that, right? We should be able to, and then with some money to spare. It's just probably not the best way to maximize what we have going on. Extra attack damage, that could be very good. I think we probably do go for that, because that is our primary source of damage. We go here. After remaining inactive for 1 second, restore magic. Charge attack deals 50% more damage, but uses more magic. We might consider that. Although freeze effects last longer, we do have several sources of freeze. It's more useful against basic enemies than it is against bosses, but there is still definitely something to be said for this too. So I think it's one of these. How regularly can we actually get our charged attack going? 50% is nothing to snuff at. Oof. Can we make this work? Safe, ambitious. We'll go ambitious. Get the healing. It is over heal, but we weren't going to be able to afford either of those, so might as well take it. Alright, we're going in then. So yeah, we do have decent attack set up here. We didn't quite get the maximum damage that I was looking for by going with Aphrodite, because I think the just level 1 common Aphrodite boon for attack gives something like plus 80 or plus 90% damage. So compare that to a level 3 epic Apollo attack boon, which is only 75, and that gives you a good frame of reference for just how huge the Aphrodite attack boon can be. But we do have the extra area of effect, so that is something that makes up for what would have otherwise been one of our key weaknesses. Add in some of those hammer upgrades that can help us out there as well.
I'm home.
Come all this way again. You are proving to be quite a nuisance. If only because you insist on continually setting loose your father's wretched old 3-headed cur. To think how such a beast used to be kept within these walls.
Also, fun fact, cur, although it does technically have its own definition in the English language, is also a game-specific term for one of the species of characters in the game that these developers made 2 games ago, Pyre.
So you keep casting out poor Cerberus into the morning fields, where he rages alone, of all your unforgivable offenses.
How dare you?
What would you have me do? I do not require him to guard the gates to this realm, for they are open wide. And I certainly do not require him to shed everywhere. Though bloodshed, I accept.
Alright, I'll give you that. That was clever. Let's get in, do that, then maybe don't stand there. Oh, I did not even realize that was you teleporting in this spot. I'll be honest. I was just trying to take a moment to go after your basic friend enemies. Dash to avoid that. Preferably no. If it were up to me. Oh, well, maybe don't attack a whole lot of nothing. What are you doing? I'm not sure what you're doing.
Be gone, I say.
Oh. That is, honestly, from our previous Chronos fights, the thing that we had the most success with was using the... Oh, that missed. Using the Demeter cast to just sit on top of him while he's charging up attacks and deal damage to him. Charging something up. I'm not really sure what it is. Oh, what are you doing? Oof. Resisted? Okay, that was very lucky from our, ow! From our dash. Okay, don't stand there, is, first thing that you need to know. Hello. Okay, that's also, I think, technically not where we're supposed to stand. Not sure what attack that is. Still don't really know the difference between the different tells for him. What was that? I honestly don't know what attack that was that hit us there. Okay, no, don't want to be there. I do want to be here, though. Not there. Behind him. Okay, he's doing something big. Well, I was expecting that to be a multiple hit combo. He does absolutely do those. Seemingly more often when he's at lower health. So like that is useful. Getting him stuck there. Oh, we are frozen. We are also about to lose the Death Defiance. But I mean, that obviously was going to happen at some point. And by at some point, I mean, what's going to happen during this fight, without question. Don't get caught in front of him, though. Oh, I missed. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, that was a triple attack, actually, I think. Double? Okay, triple? Yes, triple. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just get a little bit of chip damage from the cast. Oh, that was double. Fortunately, only double though. Oh, that was very close to getting stuck there. Not really sure what you're doing, so 1, 2, 3. One, two. Oh, don't stand there. Try to bait you into... I think you might have hit us there for a little bit of damage. Just get rid of that as we can. 1, 2. Just 2. Oh, I tried to dash, but I didn't time it well.
Time is running out.
And that is a fitting line for you. I will give you that. Oh, you moved. they have armor now? That's unfortunate. And that also is pretty nasty. They make the rats even in the Kronos fight. That's annoying. I know they deal almost no damage, but they still frustrate me. Don't stand there. Or there, for that matter. Now, I will admit, this is a time where the number of enemies that Kronos has helping him out is very annoying. That did not really feel like the case in previous fights. So please stop making the rats. Stop making the rats. Oh. Oh, no, don't stand there. Okay. Well, this... I'm gonna just go for the Kronos hits. Even if it means we take a little bit of damage from other stuff. We are close to losing another Death Defiance. Ah, there it is. Honestly, until these rat guys showed up, we were doing okay. As soon as they did, it really messed with me. Oh, that was a triple combo. I was not really ready for, because I was once again distracted by the rats. The rat dudes. At least, that should kill you. The rat dude. Now we can at least actually focus on Kronos again. We probably should have been doing from the get-go. Oh, it's the triple. I still should have seen coming. Nope. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Teleporting to there. It's not a great spot for you, to be honest. Kind of hard to sneak up behind you when there's almost no space behind you to sneak up. Okay, there we go. We did get the first phase.
You do not belong here. You do not belong anywhere at all.
So at least we've made it that far, which is maybe our new threshold or new target. Of course, we'd love to actually beat him.
A moment, if you please.
But we've not seen nearly as much on the second phase. Okay, we know we're probably going to need to, yep, run straight here. We're about to use our next Death Defiance for what it's worth. Okay, I will admit, I don't really know what we're supposed to do here. Oh, I did not see that. I'll be honest. I was distracted by the clock hand that was going around. Oh, wow. Alright, well, we just took a boatload of damage very quickly at the end there. What was it that actually... It was 44 damage that killed us. It might have been the clock hand that goes around. It would be helpful to know in that encounter what is the thing that deals the most damage so you can prioritize. If you feel like you're going to get hit by something, what do you accept? Because, at least initially...
Kronos find those blasted satyrs anyway.
At least initially, when we're still... in the very early stages of learning that phase of the fight, you know, we're figuring out where, not only where can we stand to be safe, but if we need to get hit, what hit do we opt to take?
All that you lost is all that you are, as Headmistress would say.
Okay, now that we've brooded.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Getting crowded out there. More shades, guy with the horns. I don't like him, Al. Not one bit.
It'll be fine.
As we grow in numbers, we grow in strength. What's your concern with that?
Right.
Don't like to share? Except this tent. I don't mind sharing it with you. Most of the time.
Okay, well thanks, Nora.
I'm honored.
I think. Okay, Moros has something to tell us.
Lord Moros, you said before you think Kronos is going to influence the weavings of the fates. You mean he's going to try to change the future? Force a favorable outcome?
Yes. I think he's already trying to do just that. Unfortunately for him, the three fates can be a bit headstrong. I trust they may be quite resistant as captives.
We can only hope.
I can't imagine Kronos tolerating insolence, whether from your sisters or anybody else. How he must hate them. When he was overthrown before, that was the outcome of a fated prophecy.
Indeed. As for now, I sense there are no weavings happening at all. No new futures foretold. Kronos believes he has no prophecy to fear. Yet I believe this is an opportunity for you to make a better future for us all.
Alright. Well, at least the Fates aren't making prophecies that help Kronos.
This wasn't on the list before.
Yeah, we've gotten some new things added here. I mean, again, still not really going out of our way to check what all those things are and target them in a run, because I think we're still early enough that those things are just going to kind of happen as we go without paying too much mind to them.
It's a pity we've so little opportunity to speak, Lord Charon. Though I'm grateful to be seeing you more frequently of late.
It's true, he is here quite often.
Another shipment already.
Oh, can nab this.
Right on time.
Well, that's 10 of those. Okay, so we now have a lot.
Last night, Headmistress, I traversed a gate that led me to the depths of chaos, where I met its host. I've heard so much from you of Nyx, yet somehow I never expected to meet her mother and father. Of all creation, not just her.
An audience with primordial chaos. I'd not entirely expected that. Although, given that Nyx herself has not been seen since Kronos took the House of Hades, I am unsurprised. There is no fury like that of a parent bereft of their child. Does chaos seem an ally to us, then?
Kinda, sorta.
I believe so.
Well, thank you, Nyx, for that.
Alright. Oh, do we have anything we can concoct here? Apparently not.
That can help.
Maybe if we nab these. No, Odysseus is not here. Okay. Does that change anything? Does not. Ooh. Oh, we can have the wells show up in between floors as well. Okay. Or the mini shops. What? What? Huh? Excuse me? What the heck? That's intriguing. Oh, I really want this. We have quite the backlog. Can we get more lotuses from you? We cannot. Okay. We can... Oh, moon dust. We can't afford. Darn it. Okay, because that... Is that the one that we can purchase from you, or is that the one that looks very similar? Oh, we can purchase it. Okay, well, we're still feeling the need to do that on a few prior occasions, so getting that through other means could still be very useful.
A nemesis, about the dream I had. Kronos, he demanded that my father tell him where the Fates reside.
Smart. Mother Nyx never would have told him. The Fates may be my sisters, but even I have no idea where they are. Long as they're hidden, no one can mess with their designs.
You don't sound especially concerned that Kronos apparently found the three Weavers of Destiny and may be forcing their plans for the future.
Yeah, I would be a little concerned about that.
Really? I ever give you the impression I had any hope this would end well?
How could he have found them? Wouldn't the Fates see the threat coming?
Right.
They're always weaving. That means even they know only so much in advance. Kronos is time. Time moves faster than expected.
I mean, I guess you have a point. If anyone could find the Fates, it would be time. Okay. So I think we save our Charon cards and try to get some of the moon dust later on.
You are welcome here, and you are safe.
Peace sign. Okay, so if we plant, what was it that we needed? Was it lotus? But I don't know what. It's definitely not nightshade seeds. Nightshade seeds that give us that. It's poppy. This gives us the cat. Well, okay, it's pretty obvious what we get from these. There were at least some things that required at least one more cattail, so I think we still go with one more of those, even if it is not the rarest thing that we technically have right now. I don't remember what, if anything, or what that we know of that requires wheat. Maybe we throw one of those in, because I'm not sure we've planted any of that thus far. Also, we did get this place recently, hot spring, and we have yet to use it, but apparently we can bathe here? Question mark? Okay. This is new to Hades 2, so I have no idea what this is all about, but I guess we'll try.
Someone to join me for a soak.
Okay, so we talked to another person about that, and I'm not really sure who can we invite Hypnos so that way wake him up? I'm not sure it will. Okay, well anyways, maybe we press onward.
What is my path?
And oh right, wait, we unlocked this but did not have the grasp to use it. We do have enough psyche to increase our grasp by 1 though, so let's do that.
So that's it.
Now it's obviously going to take even more to upgrade it further, but could we potentially drop something we're not a huge fan of and replace it with something like that, maybe? Like, if we get rid of this, how much do we have left? We have 4? Oh, we need 1 more to get that. Could we dump... Dash is immediate, sprint is a little bit faster. Everything slows when we channel. Maybe we can dump that in favor of this? I think this is going to be pretty consistent, whereas that is a little more niche. And then, of course, if we get 1 more grasp, then we could throw that back on, or we can start to look elsewhere. Oh, wait, hold on. With at least 1 thing, yes, we can now afford that is free from a grasp standpoint. It does require one of those tiers. Any boons you have that are offered now have a 6% chance to be a duo boon when possible. I think we take it. It's going to use most of our ashes, but I think that's probably worth it still.
The queen.
And then what is in this bottom corner? It is also free from a grasp standpoint. What is Z-Sand? After you vanquish a guardian, activate 3 random inactive Arcana cards? What? I mean, obviously, you would like to have the most useful Arcana cards active before you even start the run. So the chances are that the ones that do get activated from this are not going to be as good. But even with that being said, as we are seeing, there will be times when you do not have enough grasp to equip all the Arcana that you would like to equip. So this suddenly gives you a great reason to go after the mini-bosses. And if you can upgrade this even further, then, I don't know, does it start activating 4 Arcana cards every time you take out a mini-boss? Because that's... Or full-blown boss. That, by the time you finish the run, probably means you have just about every Arcana card active. At least it feels that way. So...
Very well.
That's quite intriguing. And we've yet to unlock this, right? It's the bronze that we need, but we still don't know how to get that. And it is once again the darkness, or the bones bonus weapon. So I mean, we could check. Oh, there's no Skelly. Wait, what? Who are we saluting here?
I'm pleased to see you made it here.
These random shades, but where is Skelly? Where'd he go? Okay, because we could potentially use some of our bones to purchase additional upgrades. Because we spent some somewhat aggressive bones previously. So we don't have that many, to be honest with you. Or we don't have a huge abundance. And what would we do? We can't purchase wool. So we'd maybe just get ashes, and then from there, it's not even like that would be enough for us to get anything that we'd immediately be able to equip. Unless we made additional sacrifices. So, or we could see if there's other 0 grasp Arcanas in the corner. It seems like if the free space in the middle, and then the other 0 grasp ones are in and around the edges, maybe that's purely a coincidence. I don't know. But I do remember that purchasing the ashes is very inefficient from a bones cost standpoint. Maybe we'll hold off on that for now. We are still eyeing a few more big things. We did get 1 good Arcana upgrade. Maybe that'll make a difference going forward. But this is a good place for us to wrap up here. We did make it to the Kronos fight and made it to the 2nd stage. Granted, we died almost immediately in that phase, but learning more about that key encounter, and we'll get there. We will get there, I believe. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.